Hello IP4 and welcome to this week's class. So we finished our last chapter, so we're moving on to a new chapter today. It's going to be chapter 3 and it's called Good Family and Friends. So we're going to be learning more and talking more about about our family and friends and what they mean to us. Okay, so if you can open up on page 23 please, the first page of chapter 3. I'm going to start reading it and I want you to follow in your books. I just want to apologize for the quality of the scan. It didn't come out as good as I thought it did, so I do apologize. But you can follow in your books. You don't need to look at the screen, okay? Okay. So we're going to be talking about relationships, and the first question here is, how can you improve your relationship with your family members? So I want you to think for a minute. How is your relationship with your family members? Relationship means, is it good or bad? Do you have a good relationship with your family or a bad relationship with your family? So I hope everybody has a good relationship with their family, okay? So you have a good relationship with your mom and your dad. It means that you can talk to them about anything that you need to talk about. It means they help you out whenever you ask for help. It means you help them whenever they ask you to help them, maybe doing some chores around the house, or looking after your baby brother or sister, or cleaning up the house or the dishes or something like that. That is having a good relationship whenever your family helps you and you're happy with your family. And a bad relationship is whenever nobody helps each other and nobody is happy with anyone. Okay, so I hope your relationship is good. And if you think about it, the question is, how can you improve your relationship? So if you have a good relationship with your family, how can you improve it? How can you make it better? Okay, so I want you to think about that, because every family is different. So maybe you can't improve it. Maybe it is the best family ever. Okay, all right. I'm going to start reading page 23, so please follow. Family can take many forms, but in general, it refers to a group of people who share a close relationship with one another. Usually, they live together in the same house. Okay, so families come in lots of different forms. Normally, usually whenever we say family, what we think about is a mother, a father, their children, all living together. That is what we normally think of. But there's lots of different kinds of family, especially in Thailand. Families can be very, very big, because living at home might be your mother and father, you, any of your brothers and sisters if you have any, and also maybe your grandparents are living at home, or maybe you have uncles and aunties living at home and cousins that are living under your house. So families can be very small or very big. Okay, so families come in lots of different forms, but usually when we're talking about our family, we're talking about all the people who are very, very close and live together. That is normally what we talk about when we're talking about family, okay? Or close relationships with families, okay? Okay, so the last bit here. What are the characteristics of a good family? Now, we learned lots about characteristics in IP3. So I hope that you remember what characteristics are. Characteristics are the different things that make us individuals, okay? So we're going to talk about the characteristics of a good family. So what things do we associate with good family? Okay, so if you have a good family, how do we know? Normally, there's certain things that we can say that can tell us or show us that you have a good family, okay? So we're going to turn over to page 24. And we're going to read from the top. So, characteristics of a good family. So I'm going to read and please follow. A, love and commitment. Family members are willing to make time to share meals, play games, or do other activities together. This provides time to talk, bond, and encourage each other. Okay, so love and commitment. No family can be good without love. Okay? Everybody has to love each other so that you have a happy environment. Okay? An environment means the home. In your home, they're happy because everybody loves each other and you show each other's love. You do things together and you're happy to do things together. That is a good characteristic. That is a characteristic of a good family. Okay? B, communication. Family members are able to share their feelings openly. The members will know more about each other and what he or she needs. They can work out conflicts peacefully. So communication. Communication is basically how everybody talks with each other and acts with each other. Okay, so if you are upset, you should be happy, or it should be easy for you to go and talk to your parents or your brother and sister or your grandmother or grandfather or uncle or auntie or cousins, whoever it is that you want to talk to or need to talk to. You should be able to do that, and your family should be happy to help you out, to listen and help you out. And it's the same way. You should be there and you should be available for anyone in your family who needs to talk with you. If you have arguments in your family, you should not resort to fighting with each other, okay, physically, with punching. This is not good. That is not a good characteristic of a family. What you should be able to do is, if you have an argument, you should be able to talk about it to solve it, okay? All right, let's see. C, respect, trust, and support. Family members have mutual respect and trust in each other. Every member is important and contributes in some way for the good of the family. When one member of the family stumbles and falls in life, the family is there to help and give support. So, mutual respect, okay? Everybody in the house should have mutual respect. That means that you respect everybody and everybody respects you too. So that's mutual. It means it goes both ways. Okay, so you respect your parents respect you. Okay, that is what mutual respect means. And you need to have this, because if you have mutual respect, you can trust each other. And trust is very important with family and friends and schoolwork and with teachers. You need to trust them, okay? And your teachers and family, school friends from all over, they need to be able to trust you too. And that is what we call mutual, okay? It goes both ways. When one member family stumbles in life, you're there to help and support them. So if you ever have problems in school with maybe a very difficult subject, when you go home and you tell your parents about how difficult the subject is, they will listen to you, they will understand, and then they will try and help you. Okay, maybe they can help you by going through the work yourself or going through what you learned in class, or maybe they can get you extra classes so that you can, to support you, to get you up to the level where you are happy and able to do that subject. Okay, so this is how families help each other. Maybe if your parents aren't feeling well, maybe they have a flu or something like that and they can't do some of the housework, so you offer to help them to do the housework. Okay, this is how you support your family members and they support you. Okay, let's turn over. D, tolerance. Family members are able to accept each other's differences. If conflicts happen, they are open to communication and find a solution that is fair to everyone. So tolerance means that you have to accept each other. You accept that sometimes there are going to be arguments. You accept that your brothers and sisters like different things to you. So sometimes they'll want to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes your parents will want you to do things that you don't want to do, and you have to accept that. And then sometimes your parents won't want to do what you want to do, but they'll do it because they accept that this is what you want to do. And the same with your brothers and sisters or your friends as well. They will all tolerate what you want to do to make you happy. And sometimes you have to tolerate what they want to do to make them happy. Okay. E. Forgive and forget. Disagreement is inevitable in a family. Everyone has his own ideas and beliefs. Family members are able to forgive and forget. So basically what this means is forgive and forget means that arguments are going to happen. So you have to understand that, and you have to know that arguments are going to happen. And if you are angry with somebody after an argument for a long time, you will never be happy. Okay? And things will not be good, especially if you have lots of arguments at home. If you have lots of arguments at home and you don't forgive, well, then nobody is going to be happy at home. So then that's not a good characteristic of a good family. So a characteristic of a good family is that accepting that arguments happen, and then you forgive them and you forget about it. You don't keep going back and talking about it. You just say, okay, I forgive you, and then you forget about it. Okay? This is a very good characteristic of a family. And then last one is F, care and appreciation. Family members care for one another. They understand and appreciate the things that were done for them. So this is a very important one. We know that we need to care for each other. Okay, you know that you need to care about your mom and your dad and your brothers and sisters and cousins and aunties. You care for them because they are your family. It's something that you should do. It's something that you should want to do because they should care for you as well. Okay, so everyone cares for each other, and by having this care for everyone, everyone understands everyone, and you will have less arguments at home, and you'll have less sad people. Everyone will be happier at home, and then you will be happier too. And then we need to appreciate each other, and appreciate means that you are happy and thankful for your family, the people who are in your family. So you should be happy and thankful to your parents. They send you to a good school, they help you with your homework, they buy you clothes, they buy you toys, they take you on holidays, they feed you every day. You should appreciate them. You should be thankful for them doing this for you. And in return, they appreciate you. So when you do well in school, they are thankful for you for studying hard and listening in class and being a good student. Okay, they're thankful for you for doing that for them. So we need to care and appreciate for all of the members of our family. So your brothers and sisters, they need to appreciate you too, and you need to appreciate them. So you will play together. You will play together. You will talk with each other when you are sad. You will help each other get happy again. You will help each other with homework. You will teach them new things, new games to play. You'll play together. So you need to appreciate and be thankful that everybody is working hard together to be happy and to be a happy family. Okay? All right. So that is all for this week. That's all we're going to cover this week. The only thing left is to go through what you need to do for your homework. And this is your homework. Write the 6 characteristics and what they mean of a good family. Okay? Write the 6 characteristics and what they mean of a family. So we have gone through the 6 characteristics. First characteristic, love and commitment. So you need to write love and commitment. And you also need to write what they mean. So you need to write this paragraph because this explains what love and commitment means. Okay? The second one is communication. The second characteristic of a good family, communication. What does communication mean? You need to write this paragraph, these sentences, because that explains what communication means. Third one is respect, trust, and support. So you need to write that and then write the sentences that are here to explain what respect, trust, and support means. Then we have the last three are on this page, on page 25. You have tolerance, forgive and forget, and care and appreciation. They are the last three. So write the 6 of them, what they are, and then what they mean. So you need to write the little paragraphs that are underneath each of the 6 characteristics. Okay, that's all for this week. Thank you very much, IP4, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.